looks about right.
Hey guys, okay, in today's video it's more of a rant. Apparently Tesla is recalling 1.1 million vehicles because of a window obstruction issue. Now I'm going to get into exactly what that is. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so according to the US National Safety Traffic Association, if you stick your hand out the window and someone closes the window on your finger, that Tesla has too much force to crush your finger. That's right. That's what this apparent recall is all about. So essentially, there is a feature in all vehicles that prevents your finger or hand from being pinched at a certain force. And so a lot of these companies and news organizations are getting on board and saying that there's this big dramatic recall by Tesla. But guess what? This Tesla recall isn't a in-person recall at all. And just like every other Tesla recall, it's really an over-the-air software update. So is that really considered a recall? For this recall, not a single Tesla owner needs to bring their vehicle into a Tesla service station. Like, these news companies really need to change that word recall, because that really only applies when you have to bring your vehicle into a garage to get fixed. Now take a look at this news article. It seems a bit extreme to me. If you look through this article, it details that Tesla discovered the issue in early September, what the problem is, and what the federal guidelines are. How it's affecting a total of almost 1.1 million Model 3s and Model Ys. And it is unaware of any incidents or injuries related to the issue and has already implemented a firmware update that recalibrates the system's operation to pre-delivery vehicles and new vehicles being built. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it says owners of existing vehicles will not need to bring their vehicles in for service, as Tesla will issue a free over-the-air update that will address the problem. Exact timing for the update's release has not been announced, but Tesla stores have already been notified, and letters will be sent to owners in November as required by law. Like, you literally need to read the entire article way at the bottom to get that important point. Fortunately for Tesla, most of their updates are software related and can be done through an internet connection. As Elon Musk said in a recent response, the terminology is outdated and inaccurate. This is a tiny over-the-air software update. To the best of our knowledge, there have been no injuries. Now, we see these types of headlines all the time that go against Tesla. And again, it's a little bit too dramatic. Like, hello, it's a software update, not a recall, people. Meanwhile, you have Toyota, whose wheels are literally falling off their vehicles, and you hardly hear anything about that in the news or that recall. Software updates and fixes is synonymous with Tesla. But that's because out of all the car companies, Tesla's literally shipped the most amount of EVs. And just like an iPhone or an Android, the companies don't recall your phone, they update it, just like Tesla is doing in this particular instance. The window is apparently have a little bit too much force when it rolls up and can hurt your finger. I mean, really? To call it a recall? Come on. It's not that serious. This terminology of recall really needs to be changed. The big three car companies, they've been using that word for years. And it makes sense when you have to bring your vehicle in. That's just not the case anymore. So we really need to change that wording, people. Can we? Well, that's it. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's been bothering me. I hate seeing the word recall and Tesla in the same heading, especially when it's a simple software update. So, thanks for sticking around, and until next time, enjoy driving your Tesla.